Hello, my name is Dr. Nitin Vashne. I am an intervention cardiologist. I work as a consultant cardiologist in KK Hospital, Aligarh. I feel honored to be given a platform to put my views by Abhivira Foundation. Abhivira Foundation is doing so much good work for the upliftment of society in our state. Abhivira Foundation is an NGO which aims at creating awareness about issues like sanitation, puberty, menopause, diseases like HIV/AIDS, pregnancy-related issues, and about breaking myths in the society. They also work towards creating truly effective criminal justice system. They are active in around 75 localities in UP. So as we all know, a new disease by the name of coronavirus or COVID-19 emerged in Wuhan city of China in December last year. It used to be a zoonotic disease which jumped into humans by accident. It is a droplet infection and occurs when we come in contact with droplets released during coughing and sneezing of an infected person. After the infection, most of the people who are infected get no symptoms at all, or they get some very minimal symptoms. The symptoms of infection of new coronavirus are often similar to those of other respiratory virus infections such as influenza. Symptoms can include fever, cough, or shortness of breath. Most of the people will have only mild symptoms, but some can become very sick and they need hospitalization. And very low percentage of patients will get so critical that they may need ventilator and other advanced treatments. So the risk of serious infection depends on many factors like age of the patient. Only the patient who are at 65 or 70 years or more are at high risk of getting the disease. Then there are other conditions like diabetes, hypertension, heart diseases, kidney diseases, liver diseases. Patients of these diseases also have high risk of getting serious disease. So what common people can do to decrease their risk of getting the infection? So first of all, social distancing is very important. CDC recommends to maintain a distance of around 6 feet from others in public places. This is so because respiratory droplets produced by coughing or sneezing do not travel more than 6 feet. While at home, we should remind everyone to practice everyday preventive actions such as washing hands and wiping down surfaces to help reduce the risk of getting sick. If somebody is symptomatic and then gets tested positive for COVID-19, but he still does not require hospitalization, then he should stay in a specific sick room and away from other people in their home as much as possible and use a separate bathroom. If a person's living space makes it difficult to keep a 6 feet distance, then he should stay as far as possible and continue to practice good hygiene and wear a mask. Now, frequent hand washing is also very important. Everyone should wash their hands frequently with soap and water, and if soap and water is not available sometime, then alcohol-based sanitizer can be used. We should wash our hands at least once every or every other hour. We should avoid close contacts with people who are sick. If somebody is sick, he should stay at home. Everyone should cover their mouth when they cough or sneeze with a tissue and throw that tissue in a trash can and wash their hands. If somebody is not having a tissue paper, then he should cough or sneeze in their elbow rather than on their hands. We should clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Everyone also needs to wear masks. Now, masks can be of 3 types. N95 masks are used only by doctors who are working in emergency situation dealing with the COVID positive patients. Surgical masks are very good in protecting people from coronavirus. If surgical masks are not available, then cloth masks can also be used. We should all avoid unnecessary travel. We should stay at home and make do not make trips outside home except to make essential trips like to grocery store and pharmacy. There also we should have have preventive action like social distancing and wearing a mask. Then there are some more general measures which can be used to increase our immunity. We should avoid taking tobacco and alcohol products. We should drink enough water to keep oneself hydrated. We should eat nutritious food rich in proteins and vitamins like milk, dals and sprouted beans. We should avoid fast foods and sugary drinks. We should do regular exercise and yoga. We should get good sleep. With these methods, we hope to get over this crisis soon. Let's keep our faith. Thanks everybody for listening.